So thank you, Priyanka, once again for organizing this webinar. A quick poll in the chat box, honest answers only. How many of your how many of your 2025 goals are at least 50% done? If they're done, say yes, that's all. How many of your goals of 2025, at least 50% have been done? Or you can even raise your hands. I can see everybody. Wonderful. Great. Aarti, very nice. Thank you. Come on. Krishna, excellent. I love the emojis that you guys are sending. Bela, oh, wonderful. She's the wife of another naval officer, senior naval officer, doctor. Okay. Krunal, thank you so much. Right. Saroj, Anand, Nagavini, great. So thank you so much. So today we are going to explore a simple truth. Purpose gives direction and goals give distance. I know you may have never heard about these terms, but as I proceed, you will probably get used to this. So let me tell you about one IIT, IIM graduate, a sharp girl, super ambitious, chased fast track promotions in our corporate world. 18 hours a day working, skipping family dinners, living only for appraisals and promotions. By the age of 28, there was a complete burnout. Ended up in hospital bed, you know what? Staring at the ceiling, thinking I climbed the ladder, but it's the wrong building she was in. I hope you guys are all here. Am I audible? Give me a thumbs up. And please feel free to interact. Okay. Chat box, whatever you like. And Priyanka will do the honor of telling me the chat box questions if they are relevant to what I'm talking. Thank you so much. Thank you, Saroj. Thank you, everyone. You guys are amazing. So, that next thing is why our goals fail. Seen this? Statistics confirm 92% of New Year resolutions fail by February. 70% of managers are quitting quietly. They are not lazy. Goals are disconnected with them. So, dosto, today we will discover exactly why goals fail. And one simple shift that fixes it forever, that's what we are going to discuss with you. Sounds good? Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks, Avijit. Our goals are often programmed into us. Who programs the goals into you? By society, social media, advertising, even politics. I'm sure you'll agree with me. So very often, the goals we chase are not really our desires, but someone else's idea of success that we have quietly accepted. वो ऐसे कर रहा है तो वो अच्छी चीज है, मेरे को भी वो जाना है. Whether you are fit for that or not, you never come to know or only get the setbacks. So no wonder so many people wake up in their 40s and ask, what the heck has happened to my life? Right? So let me share a quote from Andre Carnegie. If you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes. Not a goal that just looks nice on paper or somebody else has prompted into you. So in this session, we will see why most goals don't do that, and how to set the kind of goals that actually move your heart, your mind, and your life. Excited, everyone? It's different than what you have been studying all of you for last 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Before that, we need to understand the different types of goals we set without realizing it. One. So, why most goals feel empty? Let's find out. Here is the core problem. Here is the core problem. Most of us chase means goal. Mark that word, means goals. What are those goals? Steps to reach something else. Boss says hit quarterly targets. That's a means goal. Instagram shows fancy cars, the beautiful farmhouse, or uh, nice, beautiful girl you're getting married, or handsome boy you're getting married to. So these are all means goal. Family expects stable government jobs, means goal, right? So these are outside in goals, outside in goals. They come from someone else's map. They look safe and shiny from outside, but feel empty inside. So let's also know what are end goals. Different entirely, these come from your heart, the final destination that lights you up, not get promotion or buy house, but the feeling that house, family, gathering, kids playing around, your legacy is achieved or fulfilled. Okay. So I can share a small my story from my work in the corporate world. A corporate trainer in Mumbai, six-figure salary, impressive title, president of so and so. One fine morning, she's packed into Mumbai local, staring at tired faces and advertising boards, which you find in the Mumbai locals and probably in Bangalore as well. A thought hits her. This job pays my bill, certainly, perfectly. But what does it feed into me? And within a few moments, she moves out. Today, she runs a workshop helping women find their voice through stories. Same person, different goals. She feels alive now. She feels energized, unstoppable. Pause and check in with your own life for a moment. Pause and check with your own life for a moment. Your LinkedIn profile may dazzle others. Promotions, awards, responsibilities. Uh, Co-host, kindly mute the people who they've got a disturbance. Okay. Uh, but your 6 a.m. alarm rings. What do you feel first? Dread, fear, or quiet excitement? That gap between what impresses others and what lights you up is the purpose gap. Mark these words. That gap between what impresses means outside goals, means goals, And what lights you up, the end goals, and gives you excitement is called the purpose gap. I'm sure you must be having your pen and paper. Do keep taking down the notes. It will help you uh, ask questions and wherever there is a doubt. So, when you chase only means goal, you get exhausted and confused. When you aim for end goals, something unusual happens. You feel pulled forward instead of being pushed.
You did more than there. Let's do this.
Means goal will push you forward, the end goals will pull you forward. How does it work? I'm sure the slides are clear, everyone. If you are, yeah, okay, I guess so. Uh, so there are three bridge questions to ask. Three simple questions that help you bridge this gap and reveal your own end goals. We'll work on them deeply, but in the full workshop, which is about 3 to 4 hours. But here's a preview of what those, how do you work on those three bridge questions? Number one, experience. What experience do I want to have in my life to make my heart truly sing? How do you want to contribute to the people around you, to your community, to the universe, to the mankind, to the underprivileged people? Remember, this contribution is the most important factor. Underline this. What experience you want to have, how you want to contribute, that's your passion and that's your want to do it. But perhaps you have not been trained to do that. Let's say I want to work for an NGO in health education. Maybe you would need to learn what is the health of the underprivileged person. Maybe get a certificate or maybe a degree or something like this. So important thing is, or do an internship with an NGO to learn about that mechanics of that thing. So the question is, how do I want to grow in skills, education, inner strength, and character? Very important. The character is the one which will take you forward. And of course, the small thing I can tell you about character is feeling responsible, accepting rules and regulation, without breaking them, punctuality, love and respect for fellow citizenship. These are the few attributes of a character. Okay, so we will unpack these later with X. But for now, just be honest with yourself. Are most of your current goals, tell me, in the chat box, right? Are most of your current goals, what you want to achieve, are means goal or end goals? What is it? Let's see in your chat box. Wow. Some of them are means, some are end, some are means. Wonderful. Bindu, Shrikant, Desai. Thank you all so much. Shobha, Trapti, Bindu, Abhijit, Prerna. Thank you so much. So, is there any doubt before we proceed? What is means goal and what is end goal? If you have any doubt, unmute, turn on your video and ask me. Okay. If you take long, I'm going to continue, not going to stop. So
Captain Pratap,
that's the, yeah.
I just can you give an example of like mean goals? I understand, but can you give an example of a mean goal, and then how does it lead to an end goal?
Wow, great question. In 99, there is a Wigan and Lee College. I think it is closed down in Bombay Central. I was the visiting faculty. So during a talk, one lady came up and said, please tell me, how can I be a fast data entry person? I want to be a very quick in data entry because that's my livelihood. But why do you want to be fast? Because more data I enter, I will earn more money. Okay, what will you do with that money? See, my family is in Delhi, and if I have more money, I will buy a house in Bombay. I say, why do you want to buy a house in Bombay? Because uh, my family house, joint family, and my mother and I'm the eldest, and there are a lot of antique and heirlooms left behind by my ancestors. My siblings don't care for it. So what I will do is, once I buy a house in Bombay, I will bring it to Bombay and live in the my house with the antique heirlooms, right? So I'll feel happy. My mother will feel happy. Ki, okay, they are now preserved. Becoming a fast data entry is a means goal. Earning more money is a means goal. Ultimately, having a house in Bombay is the end goal. So, if she wants to have a house in Bombay, she should think of what contribution she can make to a society so that she grows up and to with that house to help underprivileged people. I'm not saying to you when you have end goals and you contribution helping, you don't have money for yourself. You earn money, but at the same time give a portion.
Apologies, Captain Mehta. It is me, Anand.
Yeah,
And
sure, sure.
your example was apt. I have understood the difference.
Okay,
Thank
this
you.
is a live example I've gone through in 99 when I was taking a class in Wigan and Lee Management Institute. And I can give you 100 more examples. Promotion. The first example I gave you, the IIT gold medalist top IIM, she joined the corporate to earn money, right? She was absolutely working so hard for promotion and to become a vice president, president within 2 years or something like this. Wanted the best of the appraisals. She was my mentee actually. So, and by the age of 28, there was a total burnout. She didn't have a purpose in life why she is doing what she is doing, why she is doing what she is doing. The purpose has to be there. Otherwise, these goals are nice. It looks good decoration, ornamental. Okay. If you are happy, I'll proceed.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Thank you so
right.
much.
Welcome. Always. Please feel free to interact. Uh, Time is not a limitation. I will only talk for 75 minutes, and it doesn't matter. You will not be carried forward. Okay. Thank you so much. So, the stepping stone chain, what does it mean? Let's break it down simply. Means goals are stepping stones. They are good for getting somewhere. If you know where, there actually is. So you can see it here in the slide. Study hard. What for? Good marks, engineering college, get a job, promotion, house, retirement. These are all means goal. One of my students in my class, which I take every day, actually a online session every day, Monday to Friday. So there's one little girl. Little girl means she was in her final year of the school. She was there during my COVID days. Okay. And I asked her, what do you want to do? See, we have a family legal business. Huh? So when I want, my dad is telling me join the family business. So do a legal education. But why do you want to do legal education? Is that something you like? No, I don't like. But my father wants me to do it so that somebody can continue with that business. And she attended my class for 4 years. After that, she did legal education, but convinced that she is going to be a practicing legal advisor to help people who cannot afford legal matters. And she's from Malaysia, Indian Sardarni, settled in Kuala Lumpur, and now she's finished her LLB, post graduation, everything. The portion of her job is to help underprivileged people, which is not heard of in Malaysia. When people are looking at her, तुम हमारा धंधा खराब कर रही हो, हैं? But she's so happy when so many corporates have offered her a job and she gets consultancy fee just at the age of 24, right? How do you like it, Anand? Okay, so you can go to gym, lose 10 kgs, fit clothes. You can see the slide, what I've got. So each step serves the next one in this. Each step serves the next one. Fine system until you wake up at 40 asking, what the hell has happened to my life? Okay. Then the end goals. End goals are different. They are the real destination that matters. Pure feeling, pure you. Holding your newborn child, breathing that baby smell. That's end goal. Means, of course, the means goal will be you'll have to find a girlfriend or arrange marriage, get married, and have a good relationship and have a baby and hold it. Yes, this is my end goal, right? And that will be purposeful. We'll come to it. How is the contribution involved later on? But I'm just giving you example of end goals. Or waking up beside a person who gets your soul. The means goal would be looking at the brand of the bed sheet that you are sleeping on, the quality of the pillow, the windows open or close, what kind of curtains are there. But the end goal is I'm sleeping next to a person whom I love. Make sense? Right. Or you could have an end goal like home decorated with family heirlooms, stories in every corner of your ancestors. Hmm? End goal. So think back to a corporate trainer, like faster typing, data entry bonus, savings, house, all means goal. Her real goal, end goal, what? The family legacy preserved, mother safe, child connected to your roots. That pulls your energy naturally. So why does this matter? Means goal run on willpower. Remember that means goal run on willpower, and willpower is fragile. End goals run on purpose, endless fuel. वो मारुति का एड आता था, याद है किसी को? स्मॉल सरदार किड, और पेट्रोल खत्म ही नहीं होता है. Okay, so the end goals run on purpose. You already feel this. Job impresses everyone at parties. Nice job you got, but drains you daily. A job which drains you but impresses all your friends and folk. You hit the sales target, you celebrate one night, then empty next day again. That's means goal. I'm giving you the symptoms of that you are chasing a means goal. These are the kind of some of the symptoms. What are the symptoms of end goals? You wake up early, energized. You don't put that snooze button. If your alarm goes at 6 o'clock, many people put a snooze button. 10 minute बाद मैं उठूंगी. End goals people wake up early, are energized, never use snooze button. Obstacles turn into their adventures. They don't call obstacles, they call adventures. So right people show up at the right time when you are chasing end goals. What does it mean? Right people turn up at the right time. What does it mean? It means synchronicities. Things are synchronized. They gel with you. Means goal, no synchronicity. Okay. So we have three questions. In our full workshop, we decode your end goals using these three questions. It's a great explanation, worksheet, and exercise by itself. So in this 75 minutes, I'm only able to tell you what and why. That's it. So experience, contribution, growth, confusion becomes clarity. So coming up next, why even smart goals and vision boards fail without this foundation. We have all learned smart goals and we have done vision boards, which is these days a fashion or a trend. Corporate houses, the HR head calls you, how about doing goal setting for them? The trainer goes with a smart goals, does the exercise, goes, then the next is vision boards. They all talk about it. But what are the shortcomings? Let's see that. Now let's talk about tools everyone swears by. SMART goals, SMART. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant. I'm sure all of you have heard about this. Say yes in the chat box. Or you can raise your hand. Bindu, wonderful. Hitesh, wonderful. Wow. Trupti, Megha, Yamini, Azam, Prerna, Hema. Yes, yes. All of you are familiar with this uh, SMART goals. Do you know who invented or who designed these goals? Put in your chat box if you know who designed SMART goals. I'm waiting for some answers. Okay. Peter Drucker, you must have heard of this guy, created this in 50s for factories. So in those days, it's okay. That was the best option. And corporate India still lives by it for appraisals, projects, and everything else. Then in 2000, the vision boards exploded. Recently, I was called as an observer for a vision board seminar. I just kept my mouth shut because that's what people loved seeing this. And vision boards, Oprah Winfrey loved it. Pinterest, you know, that site went crazy because people would cut pictures, dream houses, cars, CO2 2030, you know, images, appraisals, perfect bodies, pin them up on their board, manifest, and including the secret book. I'm sure everyone has heard. The secret book sold millions on this vision board. Agree or no? Right? But I'm going to talk something different. All this sounds perfect, right? Here's what actually happens. 1st January, new planner, sparkling, Smart goals written neatly, vision boards, gorgeous, put your pictures above your desk. 15th January, gym membership gathers dust. If you thought of a goal of I will be health conscious, I will be visiting gym every day or thrice a day, week or whatever it is. By 1st February, that specific promotion goal buried under 500 emails. And come March, vision board shoved into a drawer with last year's forgotten resolution. So, what is the trap? Why? See this slide, it's very important. Three big traps. Number one, overthinking. Smart feels safe, achievable, sounds smart, but where is the fire? Goals excite spreadsheets, not your soul. Next trap is emotional hijack. Stress hits you. One bad meeting, you are disappointed, laid back, and proof, motivation gone, no deeper. End goal, pull you back. This is what happens in smart and vision boards. No fire, no fuel. Vision boards look pretty, then fade away slowly. No daily ritual keeps them fire alive. So, real story you want to hear? Another mentee of mine. She's from Delhi, a reputed wedding planner in Delhi. Creates, creates flawless shadis, like shadi.com. She's an event planner, flawless shadis, fairy lights, perfect mandaps, 500 plus guests, 5,000 guests. She's talked to me, great success. Her own life, total chaos, bills not paid in time, kids neglected, marriage strained. She planned for a divorce now herself. This just before the COVID took place, right? And she planned everyone's dream, forgot her own end goals, concentrating on means goal. Husband was also very happy. Bibi अच्छा कमा रही है, they can, but they were not from the armed forces. Let me tell you, be very clear. They were somebody. I don't want to name them, but she has got back on her life. And I said, spend 1 or 2 months, just cool your heels, and then we'll start the story again. What is the core problem? Smart goals without purpose are like robot checklist. Vision boards without end goals are like lottery tickets. Please take it from me. Specific? Yes, these goals are specific. Is there, they have a soul in it? उनमें क्या आत्मा होती है? I know these are, you will wonder, what am I talking spirituality? Yes, the lot of spirituality is required in your life to have healthy, success, healthy, peaceful life. If you are healthy, peaceful, then automatically successful and happiness is the byproduct. Is the byproduct, remember. When you wish Happy New Year to someone, very nice, thank you. But Happy New Year comes from living a healthy life and peaceful life. And peaceful is doing something from your soul. So we move on to the next. When end goals lead, magic happens. I hope you can read the slide, or do I have to move? At least you can guess it. I guess so. Right. The clear and evident pattern. Thank you, Ayushi Jain. I met her recently at one of the Game Storm sessions. Such a wonderful, cute girl, energetic, full of josh. Right.
Thank you, sir.
So, uh, the next thing is but here is a good news. When means goal become end goals, the transformation happens. Let me share few real stories. Are you keen to listen my personal stories? Yeah? Or you don't want to
Yes, sir.
listen? Okay.
We do
Then
want to
I'll skip.
listen.
Then I will skip.
No. We want to listen, sir. Don't skip.
Prerna, thank you. Thank you, Prerna, everyone. Anand, Rapti, Mohan, wonderful. Oh, all of you are so lovable, affectionate, and please always feel free to interact. Bindu, thank you. Bela Goel. I haven't met you. I've been hearing about you for last 10 years now. She's wife of an serving surgeon commodore. Her husband is a doctor. But we have been in touch. But
We've been following each other. I'm sure next trip to Mumbai, I will definitely make it a point to meet you.
thank you. Thank you so much. I'll tell
It'll
you
be an
some of
honor.
the, yeah.
Captain Mehta, this is
Following
Manu.
end goals, there is some stories I will share. It's straight from my Navy days. My wife, constant postings, Mumbai, Cochin, Vishakhapatnam. In first 18 years, we shifted house 15 times, even to Port Blair. We were almost like survival kids, unsettled, changing schools every year, no real community. Ask those three questions: experience, joy connecting with the Navy family. That's what my wife, we discussed and said, yes, what do you want to have? I want to have a joy of connecting with Navy families. How does it contribute? It will support during my separation time. That means separation, not the your civil separation. When I go out on sailing or maybe go on a visit or operation, maybe from 3 days to 30 days or 3 months, you know. So what is she going to do? She wants to contribute to the welfare, which Navy Wives Welfare Association is already doing it. So she joined Navy Wives Welfare Association. I'm sure Bela will stand by me. Started skill sharing workshops, emotional support groups. Even she went on to adopt a village for education. Some other ladies went to her for health benefits to adopt in Vizag. I saw them. I was commanding a squadron of missile boats, and my wife was busy helping the underprivileged people there in Vishakhapatnam. That was in 90s, early 90s, 90 or something like that. So found purpose and route choice, and she was happy after that. What did she gain after that? Happiness, joy of giving something. And you won't believe it, somebody present, those philanthropists who are in the civil side, when they see the good work being done, they present you or with an ambulance, somebody gives you a car, somebody gives you something else, or they take you for a holidays. Wonderful. I know some of the civilian people must be thinking, ye to Navy ka free ka perk hai. It's not that free ka perk. It is they voluntarily did something with purpose. So life changed. I I can tell you another example. You want to hear about that? It's a personal one about my son, Nakul. He's a TV actor, leading actor in Bollywood television at the moment, with steady fame but feeling stuck. That was about 12 years ago. So he asked himself, we discuss among our family, what experiences light me up? And then what contribution you want to make? He discovered that Nichiren Buddhism, I'm sure some of you may have heard of this Saka Gakkai, Nichiren Buddhism. So he joined that organization along with what he was doing professionally. But he was not feeling getting good roles, lot of money, lot of money, but it didn't give him satisfaction. So he joined this Nichiren Buddhism, Soka Gakkai. Over a decade of practicing, later on, he's moving the youth in our area towards better lives, counseling them, guiding them. Have you heard of any other actor doing like that? They may spend money when somebody else is doing it for them. But here, he himself is involved, and he's now a district leader for all these things, besides doing all that. Just to mention very shortly, his OTT movie called, I think, Chandrayaan in Hindi is being released. OTT Chandrayaan, Nakul Mehta is my son. So pivoted to TV films, OTT, selective roles, massive impact. Purpose, it's the purpose which aligned, created effortless momentum in him. Effortless momentum in him. He found there is a purpose in my life, what I'm doing, why am I doing this? So far, so good. Any questions? Okay. Thank you, Tina Jain. Thank you, Prerna Sharma, Ranjana. Wonderful. Awesome. All of you are really awesome. Not just targets, it's transformation. Okay? Transformation. When end goals lead, resilience builds. Right people appear to you. Sometimes you say it's a magic. I thought of it and it happened. What is it? But next time I again thought of it, it didn't happen. Next time again thought of it, it didn't happen. Fifth or sixth time, it happened. That means you are hitting success coincidentally. Not coincidentally. You are hitting success coincidentally. But every time you think there is a process and you get success continuously, then it is not coincidence. It is consecutive. And we all want success which is consecutive, not coincidence. That is the difference between means goal and end goals. But the end goals have to be with purpose. Smart goals gave us clarity, no doubt. It gave you clarity. That's why you were happy. And for over 7 decades, you have been following it since 50 when Peter Drucker introduced this. Now, while taking classes in Wigan in Lee, I designed, I was fortunate or to tell them because I was not convinced with the SMART goals. Though while doing my management studies with NMIS in Mumbai after retirement, they also taught me SMART goals, but I was not convinced. So I said, Vista goals add soul, emotional energy, vivid imagery. So goals live in your heart and nervous system. Full workshop, you will get the details of Vista goals. So stay tuned, keep in touch with Priyanka, the beautiful, selfless lady, right? So to fulfill a big life purpose, you will usually pursue many smaller goals along the way. Each completed goal is a victory and a message to your subconscious that you are capable of moving in the right direction. Using mindful techniques to mirror your thoughts and intentions. I'm sure Abhijit, Prerna, and few more of my students who are present will uh, approve of what I'm saying. When you have purpose, they will, to fulfill your purpose, you will have 10, 20, 100 goals to accomplish that purpose. So these are all atomic goals. Atomic goals. You have seen that book, by James Clear, The Atomic Habits. So you break down those goals into 10, 20, 30, whatever it is, it's fine. But those goals are end goals. You can achieve them. And you heard manifestation also. Manifestation is what? You affirmations. You say, I will achieve this. I will I I will become the vice president HR, or I will be the training head L&D, or I want to have the most successful training company with me, PS training, whatever Priyanka has got it. But incidentally, I told Priyanka, why did you steal my initials without giving due credit? Because my initials are also PS, right? Anyway, jokes apart, these affirmations are made in conscious state. Anything you say in conscious state, it's difficult for the mind to reprogram. At this moment, I will just give you a small thing. Mind and Indian philosophy. Mind and brain are not same as per contrary to the Western philosophy. Brain, I'll put you in a very simple word. Brain is a hardware, mind is a software. Therefore, if it is software, it can be reprogrammed to your requirements. It can be changed totally. And the brain gives, that software gives signals to the hardware, and the computer works and gives you the result. So, if the software of the mind has to be changed, it has to be done in subconscious state, that is meditation. That is my niche. If you want to set a goal, we program ourselves in one of the techniques called mirror the mind. You visualization and you repetition, expecting, yes, it will happen. It does happen. I can give you one live example. Recently, one of my student, Unnati, she was a student in BHU. She's still a student there doing post-graduation from Jharkhand. She loved martial art and she was practicing Manipuri martial art. But getting here and there, nowhere, district level, parents against the martial art, girl doing all this. But being seasoned and nourished her mind, attending my regular classes. Last year in 2024, not now, it's 2024, she won a bronze medal in the national games. Another boy, judo, he was good techniques, went to Bhopal Academy, went to Ahmedabad Academy, learning judo, excellent in games. But his winning was not certain. Sometimes he would win, sometimes he would lose. What was the problem? The mind was not strong. It was fluctuating. And all that I did was mirror the mind, get what you want, how you want to do it. And it's same in Goa 24, national games, he got gold medal, represented Rajasthan state. Okay. So mind reading is very important. Therefore, whatever purpose you want to get, you have to have mind training also. So that is part will be covered in 3 hour or 4 hours workshop. At the moment, we can't do this. Here, Priyanka has given me 75 minutes. But anyway, so we'll cut through everything. One big challenge. Time for action. One question that cuts through everything. Now, please type it. What's one extraordinary one extraordinary 2026 goal that you want to achieve and feel deeply grateful? Having heard me, so write a goal, end goal with purpose, or you just say your goal is purpose. You want to help someone, so you want to do, that's all called, what do you call, selfless service. So what is that one purpose you want to achieve in 2026 and you will be grateful for? Please type in your chat box. Or somebody can even unmute and shout out. That's still even very good. Okay.
Yes, Captain Pratap, this is Mohan Kumar
Yes, Mohan.
from Bangalore. My goal is to help my village students to visualize differently. They should achieve better heights. And like the simplest goal is NMMS is one exam. Now there are around 6 or 7 students who get through every year. We
Yes.
want to make it 100%. 17
Okay.
students, 17, 18 students, right? They should all
Wonderful.
get
Right.
like that.
Wonderful. The best way to describe your goal is one single line without having need to explain it. I understand. Everyone understand. So coach people with thing and goal target more school, college students in soft skills like goal setting, time management, and other skills. Now, this is, you want to do it. These are means. But what do you want to do? I want the to help underprivileged students to achieve their desired profession. And all this, what you have said just now in Shobha, it will be covered under that. Yeah, are you getting that, Shobha? Acknowledge, right? Okay, right. So these are the things which are very important. Right, thank you. We'll continue. So why goals fail? Why goals fail? Now tell me. Write in the check box one reason why goals fail. Lack of motivation. Emma, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
What else? Come on, come on. Let's have more responses. The heart is not there. Shrikant, lack of discipline, Sandhya, Reshma, inconsistency, Yamini, Mohan Kumar, Hema. Thank you all so much. All of you are brilliant now. I think through this master class, this is the first master class where you have understood even the depth of what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful. No discipline, too many distractions, lost motivation, and life gets busy. Oh, I was so busy with my brother's wedding, my sister's wedding. In India, this is the most common thing. Okay. My brother-in-law got married when I was in the Navy. My ship was sailing. I used to fly helicopter, anti-submarine helicopter. And captain said, my wife's real brother getting married. And in Rajasthan, you know what happens? If the sister's husband doesn't come, they think, very poor of opinion about me. I said, I don't care. My captain said, sorry, we can't spare you. In fact, I didn't even put pressure on him. We were going for a important mission to chase Pakistani submarine. How could I ask for a leave for my brother-in-law's wedding? How could I? In fact, actually, I didn't even ask my commanding officer. I was an INS Rajput, the first missile destroyer, but felt happy, came back with lot of good news. So all true, but missing the root, the soul. The goals fail because you lack soul, no discipline, not the discipline, not the motivation, not that you are busy. The goals fail because you lack soul. So, not your fault, systems. So, friends, the last part we come up here is, before we close, call to action. Every trainer knows CTA. Yeah. And if you have 5 minutes, I will just tell you simple how Swami Vivekananda thinks about it. It's not that I'm talking or something invented by me. No, not at all. Swami Vivekananda, who spoke about selflessness, gave this slogan: work for your enlightenment and the welfare of the world. I often discuss this with my colleagues. Why the word end? Why not? He said, work for your enlightenment, which will include welfare of the world. No? Or just the welfare of the world, which will mean you are doing service to the God. Why both terms at the same time? Think over it. Take it home as a homework. Think it over it. Now I'm saying Vivekananda, but Bible is not behind. People ask Jesus, which is the most important of the commandments. In Judaism, there are more than 500 commandments. Which is the most important? Jesus says, the most important commandment is, thou shalt love Lord, thy God, with all thy heart and mind. You must have heard it. And some of you are following Jesus' faith. You know about it. Just as you would think the disciples were able to pack up their notes and said, Jesus has said it, the important commandment. He said, hold on. And love thy neighbor. Look, two things. He could have just said, love thy neighbor. No. Or he could have just said, love the God, which would mean, in Hindu में अपने सनातन में बोलते हैं ना, love the God, Hare Krishna. That means you love everybody. No, you have to be specific. And means, but he said both. You have to be very clear. Okay. So, call to action is, quick question: why do goals fail? Type your answer in the chat box now. Let's see if you can recall. We are doing now a revision before we wind up. Lack of soul. Mohan Kumar. Anyone else has got different views? Lack of clarity. Abhijit, lack of details. Hema, lack of commitment, lack of purpose. I need to cry. Only lack of soul. Dil nahi hai, purpose nahi hai. When you have purpose, the discipline, clarity, motivation, everything else will fall in love. Thank you, Ayushi. Thank you so much. So here is the truth. Goals fail because they lack soul, not discipline. So means goal is a checklist you force yourself to complete. What are means goal? You can copy from the slide. It's a checklist to complete yourself. End goals are compass that pulls your heart towards naturally forward, that pulls your heart forward naturally. Okay. So remember our stories, recall wedding planner, chaos and lack of clarity, my wife, survival and leadership to serve the community, my son, stuck actor. He was successful, he was getting his assignment, but he was not feeling happy. But now he's inspiring thousands through his proposed storytelling through that Saka Gokai. Okay. So that you can't keep spirituality. This is spirituality. Spirituality, please don't think spirituality means rituals, going to temple, celebrating festival. No. Spirituality is taking righteous action. What Krishna tells Arjuna in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Righteous action. What is the right thing to be done? Okay. If it's the right thing to kill a bad man, kill him. That's why the Arjun was prompted to fight against his own brethren, Kaurav. There are many stories from Mahabharata, but when you meet me again, I will keep narrating them as and when required. So, Vista framework. What is that Vista framework? We'll talk about it in a full workshop. Okay? Right. So, 90 minutes lights the spark in you. 3 to 4 hours will build a fire. Think Navy briefing versus battle-ready ship. That's what I am. Briefing is only information, knowledge. But ultimately, to convert it, you have to have your ship battle-ready, means yourself with soul. Okay. I know how it was a 1971 war. My ship was patrolling off Due Head, Saurashtra coast in the Arabian Sea only, just about 40, 50 miles away from Jafrabad or Due. And another 40 miles towards sea was INS Kukri. Okay. And Kukri was torpedoed and sank. So since our ship was battle ready, we lifted the anchor and got away as soon as possible. You don't be a foolhardy, go and try to hit a submarine. You'd run away so that submarine doesn't get a second target. Those were the hair-raising moments for me in 71 war. Friends, so I hope you enjoyed this session. It has had huge impact on my life when I created it more than 20 years ago. I worked in Navy for 25. I have been in the corporate world for over 30 years now. This Vista has helped me tremendously in improving myself, my awareness, health, and spiritual well-being day after day. And I'm proud to say I have helped improve lives of thousands of people. We have free nurturing sessions every morning at 6:30 a.m. online, where we make you practice and answer your questions, brainwashing system, and 50% time is used in meditation to learn the techniques of how to achieve what you want to achieve. This session was intended to give you a head start in designing doorway to your goals, to delve deeper into the essential steps to develop goals and win at life. Thank you for being with us today. It was indeed my pleasure to see so many divine souls, I would call them, from few different countries also people have joined. Thank you so much. Grateful for your presence. We are planning to have full session. Keep in touch with Priyanka, and my special gratitude to Priyanka and her husband, Colonel Rakesh, for organizing this event. If you want to be extraordinary, watch out for the announcement. Okay. So,
Wow, what a wonderful session we had. I would request Rakesh to kindly give you vote of thanks for this amazing, amazing session. And it was our, privilege to have this, session today.
so I do look forward to some of you joining my WhatsApp group, that is Mind Retreat. Empower your mind means learn how to nourish your mind, how to retune your programming of the mind. It's free, no problem. Thank you so much, Rakesh, Priyanka, for organizing this. All of you, divine souls, thank you so much.